Hey, everybody, welcome to Jacob's Quest, and today we got ourselves another TV spot. I don't know which one this is. I don't know if this is like number 6 or number 8 or something, but we got some new footage. In fact, I would say significant footage because it's something that we have not seen on film yet. So let's go ahead and watch it, and then we'll talk a little bit about it, and then, yeah, alright, let's do this.
Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi. Your destiny.
If this mission fails, it was all for nothing.
We're not alone. Good people will fight if we leave them.
Your journey nears its end.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so obviously we saw some things here that we have not seen before. Let's try and do this. So we start off with like our normal, like, it's fight, confronting fears, the destiny of a Jedi, which is a really awesome scene, actually. Quote. I really like that quote. So here we go. This right here. Now this is awesome. So this is, I believe, our very first footage, like, in the actual movie of any kind of the Knights of Ren. Obviously not counting Force Awakens, of this movie. And yeah, like, we've seen them in posters. We've seen them. I have a toy of a Knight of Ren. All kinds of stuff, right? But it's weird that, like, all the trailers, this is the first time we're actually getting some footage of them. And they definitely appear to be on the same desert planet where this desert planet here, I forget the name of it. But, yeah, it's the same one where they're all being chased by these guys on these speeders. Now, in the last TV spot, we saw these stormtroopers on this bike, and I thought the front was a wheel because the way they had it angled. But that actually doesn't appear to be a wheel. It's more like a track, like on a tank, see? And it looks like it literally just, it jettisons up. It goes like that, I guess, that way it can launch a jet trooper just to go flying off, which is an interesting idea. I guess to give them the momentum, but you would kind of think that the jet trooper could just do it. Although, maybe... No, it definitely seems like it's designed to do that. I was about to say maybe it's because he activated his jets, and that's what's making them go upwards, but no, it definitely seems like it was designed to do that. It's got like a hinge for it and everything. Anyway, it's an interesting idea. So there he goes. Whee! And that's probably who Rey's actually firing at. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see if we can... Yeah, and then 3PO says something along the lines of, if this mission fails, then this was all for nothing. And we get more footage of like this whole droid thing here. We can see all kinds of droid parts. And I'm sure there's Easter eggs here that I am missing. I'm sure if people recognize some of these arms, and like this one here, like this arm here, it's got like a needle there. That kind of reminds me of a 000 almost. Because he's like a 3PO unit, but he's got like a buzzsaws and needles on his fingers and stuff. But yeah, I'm sure there's all kinds of Easter eggs here that someone else is going to be able to name all these. Like, what's this one here? I don't know. Anyways, so let's keep going. And then we get more shots of, okay, this right here. Now, what's going on here? So these, yeah, he's definitely stabbing that dude. So we've seen footage of him, obviously, even in the very first teaser. We saw him running through the woods, and he knocks someone down and stabs them. And these seem to be those people. And obviously, we see like a body there, a body here, a body over here. And he's definitely like he's just like backstabbing through this dude right here. What's going on in this scene? I don't know. We see like a couple of stormtroopers here in the background, but yeah, that guy's dead. And then he turns to use the Force on somebody else. I'm imagining he's stopping a blaster shot or whatever. And then we cut to, yeah, that same blaster shot we've seen to the planet. The same celebration here. Let's see. Now this actually, here we go. So I'm trying to find the newest shots. Okay, so this is new right here. Okay, so yeah, again, there seems to be, it seems like a lot of the ground battle, because you always have like a space battle and a ground battle. It seems like the ground battle in this movie is going to actually take place on top of Star Destroyers, which is crazy. And a lot of people are like making jokes about like, space horses. again, I'm going to reiterate, I don't think they're in space. In fact, in the background, I'm sure you can actually, to me, it looks like water. It might be clouds, but they're in an atmosphere. They're not literally in outer space right now. And there's so much stuff going on here. In fact, you see, this is one of those, they've named it. I don't remember what its name is, but it's got like the triangle wings. If you can see that right there, it's got the arrow wings right there. And then of course over here we're seeing Sith troopers. They're red armor Sith troopers, and there's a bunch of them. They're way over here, down here. And then this looks to be Finn, and that's Jana. That's her. There's just them two. I guess they're not. I don't know what they're just rushing at the Sith troopers on their own. But there you go. Let's see, what else can we find here? There's that shot. Okay. So let's back up a little bit. So this is probably the exact same scene that we just saw, but like a close-up of the Sith troopers now. And yeah, again, just like the Knights of Ren, this is the first time we're actually getting any footage of them. Just like the Knights of Ren, we've had them on posters, we've had them on toys. And it was a little strange when the final trailer came out, because I was thinking, like, it's the final trailer. You would think that these giant merchandising pushings for Sith troopers would be in the final trailer, but they were not in that trailer at all. But they're finally here, so we're seeing something of them, and we see this guy get shot. Now, what is so special about the Sith troopers? How are they different? There's no way to know. I don't know if they're supposed to be clones, or if they were like in hibernation or something. Who knows what the hell is going on. Now this shot I think we did see in the other TV spot, but that's just a cool shot. It's just different angle of the battle going on here. And then, it's just sorry, we'll go back on more. So that's a new shot of Poe in his ship, probably heading towards this battle. But yeah, so this right here, these are clearly clouds here, but some of the Star Destroyers are lower, and I'm suspecting that the where all the fighting is happening on top of the Star Destroyers is like one of the lower ones below these clouds here. Anyways, yeah. So it's an atmospheric battle. It's not necessarily a space battle, it seems. And then of course more shots of them fighting. I think like we're getting more and more of this fight. Every single TV spot we get a little bit more. So them doing that down strike, that's a new one. And yeah, I don't know how they're advertising this fight specifically a lot. Obviously, it was in the first poster that we saw. It's been in, like, I think all the trailers this fight has. So they definitely, like, they want us to know that this fight is happening. I'm suspecting that there's going to be probably one or two other major fights that they have shown us no footage of at all. And this fight right here probably happens at near the beginning of the movie. I think this happens really early on, and that's why they've been so willing to, like, ooh, look at this cool fight. Look at where it's set. It's on top of a Death Star. That's cool. It's gonna happen like in the first 20 minutes of the movie, and then the rest of the movie is gonna be a big mystery. So that's something that I want to keep in mind. I think the big battle where you see all the fleet and the Star Destroyers, that probably is from the third act. But this fight here, I think, is much earlier in the movie. So yeah, and that's one other thing I'll say is that I've read all the leaks, all the supposed leaks, and even with all of those, there's a lot of stuff that I don't think we know, because there's a lot of characters and there's a lot of elements in this movie that the leaks do not address at all. So I feel like there's a lot of context missing. So like even if you have read all the leaks and you feel like you know everything that's going to happen, I feel like there's probably still a lot that you don't know, because like for example, the leaks. And spoiler alert: if you don't want to hear the leaks, shut this off now. Okay, all right. I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, give me a chance. The leaks that I have read have not mentioned the Sith troopers or the Knights of Ren. Not really at all. Like, they haven't gone into what their deal is or where they came from or what they do during the course of the movie. There's like one mention of the Knights of Ren, and then that's it. So like I think there is quite a bit that's like the leaks have not covered at all. So anyways, Yeah, we're gonna get more and more TV spots, and if more come out that have footage that we haven't seen before, I'll be covering those. And obviously, if you didn't want to know any of these about these TV spots, then yeah, don't watch these because I'm going over TV spots here. Yeah, I'm expecting that this is around the time when a lot of people are gonna go on media blackout because the TV spots will be showing more footage, and some of it's gonna be from parts that maybe we didn't want to know. That's just what's going to happen. Obviously, I'm okay with covering it, but yeah. So if you don't want to see all this, then try and stay off the internet for a little while, maybe, because this TV spot was all over Twitter, and yeah. Anyways, it's cool. We finally see a little bit of Knights of Ren, a little bit of Sith Troopers, and we still have so many questions. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye.